Hello and welcome day traders and investors. I'm glad to present you the daily market review prepared by analysts and experts from fx.co portal. Here we go. Today is February 10 and we started from GBP USD with Jakub Nowak as usual. But first, let's have a look on 5-minute chart for analyzing yesterday's transactions. The price tested the 1.2114 when the MACD indicator had already moved up far from the zero line, which was supposed to limit the upside potential of the pound. In fact, that was wrong. In the second half of the day, you could sell pound after a rebound from 1.2116 and managed to win back some of losses, as the downside movement never happened. All in all, it wasn't a perfect day for trading. Today can be a difficult day as well. The downbeat GDP data for the fourth quarter of 2022 will definitely weigh on the pound, which may result in another sharp drop. Lower industrial production will also confirm a recession, which the Bank of England is trying to avoid at all costs. It's all worth paying attention to what Hugh Peel, the chief economist of the Bank of England, will say. His dovish comments may push the pound even lower. Later in the day, the US will release the Michigan Consumer Sentiment and Inflation Expectations reports. A higher reading will support the US dollar. The statement by FOMC member Christopher Waller may also give more confidence to USD bulls. It is possible to buy the pound today when the price hits entry point of 1.2129. with the upward target at 1.2180. Closing buy positions at the level of 1.2180 and going short in the opposite direction, considering a retracement of 30-35 pips from this level. The pound may develop growth only if the UK GDP report turns out to be unexpectedly strong. Before going long, make sure that the MACD indicator is located above the zero mark, or has just started to rise from it. You can also buy the pound when the price reaches the level of 1.2088. But make sure that the MACD line is holding in the oversold area. This will limit the downside potential of the pair and will initiate an upside reversal, in case the quote may rise to the levels of 1.2129 and 1.2180. Selling the pound is possible today after a retest of 1.2088 level, which may lead to a rapid decline in the pair. The key downward target for sellers will become the level of 1.2041, where Jakub recommends closing sell positions and going long in the opposite direction, considering a retracement of 20-25 pips from this level. The pound will come under pressure if the economic data is weak and the Bank of England officials disappoint markets. Note, before going short, make sure that the MACD indicator is located below the zero level, or has just started to decline from it. You could also sell the pound when the price hits the 1.2129 level, but make sure that the MACD has entered the overbought area. This will limit the upside potential of the price and lead to a downward reversal. In this case, the quote may move lower to the levels of 1.2088 and 1.2041. Gold, sweet gold. How create long positions for this commodity asset? Petar Yakimovic describes. Gold has been trading downside this morning, and the market failed to break and hold below swing low at 1860 due to failed breakout of the support at 1860 in the background and the longer-term upside trend. Petar sees potential for the upside movement. Watch for the potential buying opportunities on the intraday dips with the upside objective at 1890 and 9000. MACD oscillator is showing bullish divergence. Which is another sign for the upside movement. Key support is set at the price of 1860. And here is another one trading plan from Petar, but for now it's USD CAD pair. USD CAD has been trading upside this morning, but Petar found strong rejection of the key resistance zone, which is good sign for the further downside movement. Due to the strong rejection of the key resistance zone at 1.3470, Petar sees potential for the downside movement today towards lower references. Watch for the potential selling opportunities with the downside objective at 1.3370. Stochastic oscillator is showing fresh bear cross, which is sign for the further downside movement. Key resistance is set at 1.3470. The next in line is Lowry Bailey with AUD/USD forecast. On Thursday, February 9, the Australian dollar quickly rose by 80 points and just as quickly returned to the opening level of the day. The price is experiencing significant pressure, and the bulls will probably give in to this pressure. After reaching the support at 0.6873, the price can hit the next target at 0.6730. On the 4-hour chart, the price turned from the MACD line and settled now under the balance line. There was a false breakout above the balance line, which considerably raises the probability of building a downtrend. The Marlin oscillator is in the positive area. Once the price overcomes yesterday's low 0.6922, it will move into the negative territory and will move in the same direction as the price. We expect the price to reach the target level of 0.6730. The basic scenario will be cancelled once the price climbs above the MACD line, above 0.7004. That's all for today. See you next time. Good luck.